Hi guys, before I get started on this one, if I could ask you all to please give me a like and a follow. It really helps, as these are exposure videos, and without an audience I just simply wouldn't be able to get it out there. So again, I appreciate the support I've had so far. It's been amazing, thank you very much. This one's regarding a guy called Carson Grimes. He's 66, from Luton. This is going back to 2021. Now, he's actually labelled by the police as the county's most prolific paedophile. That's their words. This is one sick man. Well, not a man, an oxygen thief. There are many victims in this, and there's probably more victims out there who are too scared to come forward, but I'm going to do my best to read it out, so please bear with me. He's from Dunfirst Street in Luton, Bedfordshire. Carson Grimes was sentenced to prison for life after committing the most prolific sexual abuse Bedfordshire had ever seen. The courtroom was packed during the hearing, with the victims and their friends and family attending to see Grimes finally jailed. Grimes was also known as Carson Phillips, had been convicted of 36 counts totaling 9 victims over a 20-year period from 1982 to 2002 in Luton. His victims were aged between 5 and 15 years old and had little or no support around them. He will serve a minimum of 22 years in prison. Each victim gave an impact statement. Some read it out themselves, while the court read out others on their behalf. Many described seeing Grimes as a father figure or a friend until he began abusing them. They described how he ruined their childhood, affected their ability to have normal relationships, made them extremely overprotective of their own children, and made it impossible for them to trust anyone. Grimes introduced many of the victims to alcohol, drugs, and some have continued to battle with their drug addiction to this day, which has led them to a life of crime. Many had also self-harmed and attempted suicide as a result of abuse of Grimes' victims, any wrongdoing, and showed no remorse towards what had happened. His defence barrister asked that Judge Lynn Tator QC gave Grimes reduction in his sentence due to his age, ill health, and the fact that the last sentence was committed over 19 years ago. However, Judge Tatum QC was less than sympathetic, describing Grimes as a dangerous man who committed a campaign of rape. Summing up the case, he said, "You groomed them, relied on the fact that they were vulnerable youngsters, you made threats to keep them quiet. This was a lifestyle in which rape and sexual assault were casual. You used alcohol and drugs